My name is Carson, and next year I will be a sophomore at Indiana University. This video is going to be tips on how to get A's in college. So my first tip is find a way that works for you. How your friends get good grades isn't going to be the same as the methods you can use to get good grades. My second tip is don't procrastinate. I know in every single how to get A video they say that, but really not procrastinating is like the #1 way to get good grades. Must be use a planner. I hate not using a planner. If I don't have my planner, then my whole life is a mess. I don't know when I'm supposed to go to meetings, what time my homework's due. I know that I personally, like the last week of school, I'd stop using my planner. I'm like, it's finals week, I don't need it. But I had missed a couple of important meetings I needed to go to. Having a planner is super beneficial because it helps you plan out your days, when and where you're going to do stuff. My fourth one is going to be do things early. Do your papers early. If you do them early, sometimes your teachers might even look at them, or you could send them a rough draft and say, hey, could you look over this possibly and let me know what I need to fix. My fifth one is take breaks. I know that after 2 hours of studying, my brain is completely fried and it's hard for me to process information. If you take breaks a lot and frequently, it's a lot easier to kind of maintain the information. The next one is to find the perfect study place and the study people for you. I personally can't study with my friends because I get super distracted, and like I said previously, I have to study where it's quiet. If I don't study where it's quiet, then I can't focus at all. So find somewhere that works for you and find the people that you can study well with. Find people in your class who you think might study the similar ways as you, and then work with them and talk to them and discuss ideas. That way you can enhance your learning. The next one would be take notes. It is so important to take notes in class. I don't care if you have photographic memory and you can remember every single thing the teacher says. No, don't do that, because it's really, if you have notes, it's a lot easier to find stuff for like final exams and other stuff like that, instead of just looking through 12 lectures to try to find all the information. It's a lot less stressful. So make sure you're taking notes in class, and then this next tip goes right into that. Review your notes after you take them. Once you're in class, review the notes and make sure you know the material. If you look through them and there's stuff you don't know, then review that. And then you can cut down on time like preparing for the test because you reviewed what you needed to review. It's super important that you review your notes after you take them. My next one is to study early. I start making study guides up to 2 weeks before the exam. It's really helpful when you know what you need to know before, like the week before. So that way the day before the exam, I can just glance over my notes and look over what I really need to look over and be done. Don't make it a habit of missing class. You need to go to class all the time, just because sometimes professors put stuff on the exam that's not necessarily in the textbook, and when they do that, you'll be the one who knows the answer to the question because it was in lecture. It's really important that you go to class so that way, #1, you can get to know your professors and they can know you and they can see you every day in class and be like, oh, she paid attention. And then #2, so you can make friends in class who could help you study or send you notes if you ever do get sick. And then #3, so you can retain the information so much better. Alright, that was my last tip for how to get A's in college. Thank you so much for watching. See you later. Bye!